C-Dub here. Sorry I didn't get this posted earlier this week. I've been busy. I started working a part-time job and part-time went almost full-time this week. We were really busy. Now, the video I want to post today is just a simple wooden box. It's taken me a little bit of time to get this video together to talk about it. It's a subject that has really hit hard with me, or hit home, I guess you could say. It goes to a organization, a nonprofit organization called Garden of Innocence. What they are is they are a nonprofit 50. I got to look at my cheat notes here. A 501c3 nonprofit organization, and their website, if you want to go check them out, is gardenofinnocence.org. Now, what they do is they go to, they're here in California, and I don't know if they're anywhere else. You could look them up online and find out. But they go to the county mortuaries, and they pick up the bodies or the cremated remains of abandoned or unidentified children that have passed away. And they believe that no child should be buried without a name, a proper burial, a blanket, and a small stuffed Beanie Baby type toy. And what I've done, let me back the camera out here a little bit, is I've made several of these simple little wood boxes. They're 4.5 inches wide, about 6 inches tall, 7.5 inches long. They're cremation urns. What they use these for is they take the cremated remains of a baby or a small child, and they place them inside these cremation urns, wrapped inside of a home or handmade 8-inch by 8-inch blanket. They put them in the urn along with a stuffed animal or a stuffed toy. They give each of the child a name. They try to find out best they can if it was a boy or a girl. And if you donate an urn to them, make an urn and donate it to them, or even a casket, because they do take some caskets, homemade caskets also. They allow the person that made it or donated it to name a child. So I've got 4 of them right now that I've got to ship off. I don't know, I guess fortunate enough for me, I have a Garden of Innocence within about 30 miles of where I live. So I'm actually going to be able to make arrangements to drive there to drop these off instead of having to mail them to them. Like I said, I have 4 of them made right now, and I want to make at least 10 of them total to take up 10 at a time to them. Now, I don't know about you, but it hit me kind of hard when I found out how many children are abandoned and forgotten and are unidentified and just left out to be taken care of by whoever. I have 4 children of my own, and I could never even think about that happening to one of my children. So my part for Garden of Innocence is to make these urns and to make sure that they get delivered to the garden so that they have them. And I'm going to continue to make them until either I'm gone or one of these days there's no longer a need for these urns to be made and donated. Now, I would like to put out a challenge to every woodworker that watches YouTube, has a YouTube channel. Contact Garden of Innocence, find out what they could use, an urn, a casket, and make at least one for them, whether it be an urn or a casket. And if you feel up to it, make a few of them and send them to them. I'm not saying to do this full time or to take it on like I'm doing. I plan on making a few of them a year until I'm no longer able to make them or there's no longer a need. And if nothing else, just do it knowing that it's going to a great need. Every child deserves a proper burial, a name, a handmade blanket, and a toy. They need to be grieving so that they're not forgotten. There's nothing more innocent than a baby child, and nothing more horrific than a baby child being abandoned and forgotten and left out and allowed to pass away. So again, like I said, it's just a plain wood box. You can't even look at it and tell if it's for a boy or a girl, or even really for a human. Well, I've kind of laid my heart out to you. So this is C-Dub signing off until next time. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Come back, watch more videos, subscribe. I'm nobody fancy, but I am somebody that has a heart for children, and hopefully you do too. Until next time, I wish you good health. Take care. This is C-Dub saying so long.